Welcome back to my video series about aspects of Mourn, my upcoming anthology series. I will be published posthumously. Today we're going to be talking about another type of elf, wood elves. That's because Akira's wife is a wood elf, so we're going to be talking about her next. So I want to just go out and say my wood elves are a little typical, but also not so typical. So let's just get into it. They are part plant for me. It's not to say that others haven't made them part plant. Their blood is more than what lays within other forms of life. In other words, it's got a little bit of plant to it. Chlorophyll, as it were. They have the ability to exist in oxygen and carbon dioxide-based atmospheres. For elves, this allows them to sense vegetation in whatever surroundings in which they find themselves. Yep. Yeah. When they came to Mourn, it's a little different. Remember what I was talking about blight elves and the cure? Well, here we go. Unlike most races, forced to flee their worlds in the face of catastrophe, the wood elves came to Mourn after bestowing a cure upon their world, one that allowed their home to reclaim what had once been a shared environment. Alongside their blight elf kin, they opted to reclaim both. They opted to claim both an aspect, in other words, another version of Mourn, for their own, which a lot of races can do, and a city on the core, which is known as Feywood. And Feywood is featured prominently in one of the novels. Description. Here's where I get a little different. And they do have their pointed ears, which may be their true defining point, but they do have a few more traits where I'm concerned. No matter their skin tone, there is a slight olive tinge to their pallor. So it doesn't matter what color their skin is, there's always going to be that olive tinge to it. The iris of their eyes are vertically oval, making them almost feline at first glance. But you'll note it's not like sharp to a point like cats, it's just a little different than ours. Great thing about wood elves is they fashion themselves as protectors. They pride themselves on being able to defend those that find themselves unable to. So when I go into Ariana, you'll understand, because she's a samurai. She's really, she does not like people, she does not like bullies at all. She likes people being able to live their lives, and she'll defend that no matter what. As such, it is not uncommon to find them as members of the Watch, or as in the wilds as scouts or guides. The first Pathfinder. Now, Pathfinders, you're going to encounter a couple of them throughout the anthology series. Pathfinders are actually kind of cool. It's not that they have powers, it's just what they do. They're a type of explorer that goes into new environments. They're trailblazers, basically. The very first Pathfinder was actually a wood elf. And there you have it. That's wood elves for you. There's a third elf race, which we'll go over when I go over what's going on with the middle book, which is Walkers of the Storm. But for now, it's the two that I wanted to go over with respect to the first novel, which is Akira Kurosawa. I'll see you all in the near future, and thank you for listening.